And welcome back for the restart of heat number 7. There was a few problems with the lap scoring then, and a couple of cars had started a couple of laps up, so we've decided the best thing to do was to restart the race. We're on the starters orders, and away we go. It's green, it's Pirate out front, it's 293, that's Tom Tilley, but he's under pressure now and gets half spun, taken to the fence, and Tom's lead didn't last very long there. There's another Pirate still up there, but it's a Bear in front, sorry, it's a Rhino in front, it's David Rodder, but he's got taken to the fence hard there by 147 Mark Foster, but Mark sort of overran that a little bit, and he lost time coming out the corner and drops back a little bit. Bumpers going in hard just behind there. It's still a Pirate out front, that's 155. Ben Homewood from 552 in second, that's Counter for the Warthogs. Knight's running third for 14, Melly P. Warthog in fourth, and we're on board with him, that's Mark Foster, 147. This has turned into a decent race for the Warthogs as they've now gone 1-2, but Mark's under pressure from one of the Knights and gets turned around there, but it's a decent recovery. He's not lost too many places, maybe a couple, and it was the youngster Melly P showing the current SSCN goal top where the fence is. Pretty good move there, but Mark's soon back on him again, so whether he'll repay the compliment, no he doesn't, because Melly gets a little bit crossed up and loses some time. Out front it's still 552, that's Counter, it's holding the lead for the Warthogs running 1-2 again. It's looking pretty decent for them, but this is when they've just got to play that little bit of a smart game now and just pick their way through the traffic, because once people suss out that they're the leaders, they'll start to come under pressure. The two Pirates in front don't seem to realise that yet, and they're still running at pace. From the Warthogs, one of the Knights tries to reverse back off the track, but actually reverses into the race leader, which sort of hindered him a little bit, but not too much. In fact, things have changed slightly at the front. I think in fact, Counter's gone. Counter's lost a bit of time there, and Mark Foster, 147 for the Warthogs, has just survived a couple of almighty hits, and he's still managing to keep going. Could be on for his second race win of the night if he can keep it going, but still 6 laps to go, so anything can change yet. Still a strong second for 14, Melly P. Not too sure what happened there with one of the Pirates, but that might be worth having a look at afterwards. That didn't look too clever. Might have just been the way he rejoined, but definitely looked to be going in the wrong direction a little bit then. One of the Pirates has got held up there on the straight and lost a lot of time. Still up front with 4 to go. It's the Warthogs, it's 147, Mark Foster. Evan Foster for the Bears moved through to second. Good recovery there from Counter for 552 for Warthogs. He's back to third after losing time. Fourth for the Rhinos is 44. It's Daniel Anderson. Rhino in fifth as well, 391. David Rodder, he must have lost some time. He lost time at the start, but it's taken him a long time to get back through the pack, which is on board now with 80 Antdewers for the Knights, and in fact 2 Knights there in 8th and 9th, just following through the pack. There's 3 laps to go. You just cycle through, and up front now things have changed slightly, and it's Evan Foster back in front again as we're going to the final lap. With Mark Foster running second, there's a little bit of a nudge there perhaps. In fact, Mark does well to avoid one of the Knights, but he's actually tangled. It might have let David Rodder through for second, it has done. So as they come up to the checkered flag, it looks like it's going to be another win for the Bears. And it is. And it's a Bear for the win, and it's Evan Foster, 147. David Rodder's managed to bring it home, second 391 for the Rhinos. Third, I think it's going to be Warthogs for 147. Mark Foster, he'd led the race for a long time, but as we've seen in teams, the race leaders do tend to come under a lot of pressure towards the end of the race when people work out who's leading, and the blockers start to do their thing and take them out. Right, I think all the cars are over the line now, so we'll end the race.